There are a bunch of little noises driving me nuts right now, but I guess I'm gonna have to just suck it up and deal and record anyways. Hello everyone, Flash Notion here. Time for another reaction to Star vs. the Forces of Evil. We are not at that mid-season finale yet, so we're not stopping. Train keeps going here. So, last time we had Ludo kind of find peace of sorts. That was pretty cool. A little bit weird, but cool. We had Moon find Mina, who was the one to yada yada Eclipsa, or try to. And Moon just pulls an anti-Spider-Man and just says it's not her problem. Then we had sports and children not being racist. And then we had a surprisingly just super important episode out of nowhere with Glossaric and Baby Meteora time traveling and encountering the first Mumins, Young Toffee, Glossaric's son of all characters. Just really weird. So yeah. Last time was pretty cool, pretty good. This time we have episodes 11 and 12. Okay, no half-hour length ones. Okay, so we have the Night Shift. That's KN Night. So it's maybe something to do with Marco being Star's squire? I mean, maybe? But we'll see. Then we have Queen Napped, so I'm guessing it's going to be Mina attempting or succeeding in kidnapping Eclipsa. Junkin Jana. Why is Jana so important right now? I don't know, but junking. I mean, or junkin, I guess. I don't know. Junkin, it sounds like, it makes me think of Dunkin' Donuts. So maybe she starts a shop, like a fast food place, or maybe like a fast food truck or something. I don't know. The only other thing I can think of is that like she is actively taking things to a junkyard or something. I don't know. I can't think of anything else. And then finally, ooh, this one's a pretty cool name. The Spell with No Name. That's a cool title. I hope it's okay. I don't know what the plot of the actual episode could be, but it makes me think of the movie The Man with No Name, or not the movie, but like the character, right? It was like a John Wayne character or something, a cowboy, and given that it has the word spell in the title, it's making me picture that like we're gonna go back into the wand of sorts. Like we have the spider with the top hat and all those characters. I'm imagining us entering into the wand, seeing those characters, and either there's a new spell who is the Spell with No Name, or one of the already established spell characters is going to go on an adventure, like a cowboy adventure, and call themselves the Spell with No Name. I am hoping that's not what the actual plot is, but that's what it made me think of. So, yeah. If that is the actual plot, I'm a motherfucking genius, but I'm also gonna hate it, because I don't really like the episodes inside the wand as much. Yeah. So, I don't know. But either way, it should be cool, and that means it's time to switch over to the other view here. Ooh, that switched really fast. Whatever. Okay. Let's just do it, shall we? Starting in 3, 2, 1. Didn't play. Play. Okay. So, that was a set of episodes. So the first one was pretty cool. Brought up a couple points that I hadn't thought of before. Marco not staying on Muni forever. I mean, that kind of seemed like his plan at the start of Season 3. Or halfway point of Season 3, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, he's a kid. Ideas change, what we want to do and all. I mean, for fuck's sake, there was a point where I wanted to be like a marine biologist, ocean explorer. That ain't never happening. For various reasons. Don't get me wrong, the ocean's still pretty cool, but like, that's not going to be something I make my job ever. But yeah, that first one, obviously the best part was just Marco taking the time to just utterly humiliate all the knights and the squires. That was pretty great and pretty fun. Yeah, real special there. I guess all those other squires are going to be dead next time, like, Marco goes there, because it's going to be a long time in that other world. So, yeah. I don't foresee them. Well, I guess they were only there for a few seconds, so they were probably only there in that world for like a couple days, maybe. I don't know. I mean, Marcus said he got his first gray hair, so like, I don't know. Time was weird there. Hekapu's dimension is crazy, but yeah. No, I'd say that one was probably. That one might be my favorite of the episodes, honestly. The next one... Okay, objectively speaking, Queen Napped is probably the best episode of the bunch from an objective standpoint. From my personal subjective standpoint, no. Fuck that episode. I just... Like, don't get me wrong. There were some fun parts to it, but... Oh my god, I want to strangle Ponyhead. I just... Every time. Every time I think she can't get worse. She does something like this. I just... Ugh. But yeah, I'm glad to know that I called it on the Reflecticore thing, even if my... The reason why I thought they did the kidnapping was wrong. No, it was just Ponyhead's boyfriend helping her out again. Like, I guess he's not her boyfriend currently. He's her simp, I guess. We'll go with that. So yeah, that episode can just go fuck itself. The third one, though, the one with Jana and Tom, that was pretty cool. It does highlight a bit of like the problem with Tom and Star's relationship, which is that, yeah, Tom isn't much of an independent character compared to Star. Like, Star can have her own adventures without Tom. We never see Tom really going on adventures without Star or Marco. And all of his adventures with Marco in some way relate back to Star. Like, the first time he hung out with Marco over the martial arts movies was so that he could pass his like, what do they call that? His anger management course. And he was trying to do that so he could go back to Star. And yeah, that this is the first time I think we've seen him go on an adventure that literally has nothing to do with Star until it suddenly sort of does. Yeah. Mina is up to something, and it's not gonna end well. That suit of armor looks too big even for her muscly form, but I have the feeling that it's fucked up. But there's also the question of the magic being used. Because my immediate thought is that it is Eclipsa, and that she's trying to free Globgor, but if that's not it, and it's not Meteora or Glossaryck or Star, who could it be? The only thing I can think of is that Mina is really brazen and is hiding underneath the temple somehow, which would be really fucking ballsy, but I mean, not out of the question for her. That, and the fact that she apparently gave her crow it's a familiar, basically. She gave that thing her own power. Like, that's disconcerting on a number of levels. It does seem to be less invulnerable than Mina is, because Mina can just shrug off all of Star's most powerful spells, but Tom's fire could hurt the crow. So I feel like unless Tom's fire is stronger than Spider with the top hat, that means that the crow is weaker than Mina. So yeah, that we're in trouble though, no matter what. Mina's gonna probably be one of the final bosses, isn't she? Maybe not the final boss, but up there. Ooh, Mina versus Globgor. That would be pretty cool. I want to see that fight. Shit. My laundry's doing weird stuff. I think the dryer hose just came off. So I gotta wrap this up soon, but first we gotta talk about that last one. I guess I guessed the plot correctly. I really did. There was a new spell of sorts that has no name. There was an adventure inside the wand. I mean, yeah, what else is there to say? I don't care for those type of episodes, but we're clear. Well, first of all, we are expanding on the idea of what's going on here. The wand, so to speak, is actually another dimension. And the spells in question are being summoned from that dimension. The wand is really just a focal point. Star has since learned to summon them without the wand. We have yet to see her summon the like spider with the top hat, but she hasn't needed it. The real important thing is that this other dimension that the spells live in has a number of rooms and branching rooms and hallways and whatnot, so that all of the spells that have ever been created by any of the queens of Muni they still live there, which is new information. Previously, we'd only seen Star's spells, but it's clear that Moon's spells and all the others as well, they just live there. And now Eclipse's spells are more active. And yeah, I don't know what this spell that Eclipse has created, apparently, could be used for, but it's obviously not going to be good. It can burn through anything. That's a little disconcerting. I mean, would that make it the first... Wait. Is that the spell that Moon tried to use on Toffee? Is it? Oh, man. I don't know. I think I'd have to go back and rewatch the earlier episodes to find out, but I think it might be. Shit. Yeah, that's scary. If that's what it would have done to Toffee at full power. Ooh. Wow. Well, anyway, yeah. This set was a kind of a step down from last week, but, like, of course it was. I mean, there's 2 episodes in here that I automatically do not care for. So, that's a worse, what do you want to call it, like, ratio or whatever? I don't know. Like, this set is automatically lowered, in my opinion, compared to a lot of previous sets. But it had some cool stuff in it, some neat setup, and yeah, we're really... Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm thinking of finales, and we're not even at the mid-season, so Mina is probably going to be the mid-season boss, and then we'll be setting up for the final boss. Okay. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how that goes, but that's going to have to wait. For right now, I need to end this video and go deal with my laundry situation, and then, of course, edit, upload, all that. But in any case, that's going to be all for this time. I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye!